We are indeed going to, this year, I will be recommending in the neighborhood of $600 million plus worth of cuts. But I want you to know that with the stimulus coming from Washington, and on a yearly basis, that is about 60 to 80 million in special education. It's 160 to Title I schools that have disadvantaged children. And then there is another pot of money that will be coming also. We're not just sure how that can be used yet, because it stops in Sacramento, and Sacramento will get their hand in it to cover some of those loopholes. We've been lobbying that if Washington really wants the money to get where it belongs, to the schools and classroom, it needs to come to the district, and it doesn't need to go by way of Sacramento. So one of the major changes, and then I'll take questions, is that decisions on how money is spent is not going to be made by me that is not in a school every year, every day. I have a responsibility to see that we meet the law, but also I believe that teachers and parents and administrators and the community of the schools that she just talked about that are successful, that have evidence that they know what they're doing, that the decisions should be made there. And we're going to be sending out over $100 million divided up on a per pupil basis, so they make the decision. Certainly our English language learners, certainly our gifted children by law, and other programs will be, we will make sure that they get the appropriate dollars. I have renormed. I will be recommending renorming. What does that mean? For example, the district used to say you would get so many assistant principals, so many this, so many that. And I am saying it is going to be a slim, lean administration. The money will go to the schools, and the schools will make the decision on what they want. And that means all of the schools that she talked about will not be the same. It will be based on that school communities coming together and deciding what the needs are of those particular schools. Yes, there are going to be some basic, librarians, counselors, assistant principals, things, art and music, that is going to, that I believe is essential and basic to every school, elementary, middle, and senior high school. But how the money is spent above that needs to be made at the school level, and that's what I intend to do. Let me stop there.
Okay, why don't we're going to take questions. We're going to ask John Eisen to come up. As John is coming up, I first of all want to thank Tamar, putting on her hat as the neighborhood prosecutor. She was instrumental in getting a letter issued by the city attorney to all the businesses along Ventura Boulevard, explaining to them the laws that prohibit hacking the trees that exist. A lot of the, we hope a lot of the merchants were hacking the trees because they didn't understand the law and the consequences. As a result of that letter, they will know the law and the consequences, and it'll be a great opportunity for both the police and the city attorney's office to take action when merchants illegally chop down trees. Second of all,